Okay, sorry about that, guys. I got a call and I'm using my phone, so you know how that goes. So right now, I was talking about the I-864, which is the affidavit for support. And in my case, because I'm married to a citizen, that's a spousal support. But if it's your family member or it's your daughter or son or whoever, you still actually have to fill out that form, and you have to prove that you can financially support the person that you're trying to bring into the country. For the Form I-30, whoever's actually petitioning for you to get here. So if in my case it would be him, so he has to fill out the Form I-30, but it's all going to go in the same packaging, and we send it all together all at once, 5 forms. The total cost of how much you have to actually put in there is $14.90 as of February 2014. Sometimes the prices do change, so I'm not sure what it would be in the future. In addition to that, I still had to pay for, again, I think I said this already, but for my I-693, my medical examination, and that's $180 plus immunization records if you don't have that. So it's almost $2,000. I also had to, because I lost my arrival and departure record, my I-94. I actually didn't lose it. Long story. I don't have it. So I had to pay $320 to file. Was it $320? Yeah, $320 to file a replacement. And that actually took, it said that it would take 2.5 months, but it took 1.5 months. I should be receiving that next week. I'll make a post when I receive it and let you know exactly how long it took. And as soon as I receive that, that's when I'm going to go ahead and put everything together to send out the one big package. Because what you don't know is that if you do not have that I-94, you cannot file your I-485, which is your adjustment of status. You have to prove that you came into America legally, and that's the only type of documentation that they have to prove that you went through customs. So if you jump the border or you don't have it, I advise, well, if you jump the border, I don't know. The best way it actually would be, if you want to adjust your status, would be either wait it out and hopefully there's some sort of immigration reform, or you go home and then come back legally, and then you can adjust it that way. But the thing is, if you go home and you go home legally, even though you came illegally, you would have to wait about 10 years before you can come back into the country. So you would have to actually sneak back into your home country the same way that you snuck into America. And that really sucks. So hopefully there's some sort of immigration reform soon, because like I said, I'm a deferred action kid, so I definitely understand the struggle. And hopefully that there's something that would allow, there's just some sort of reform that would make it easier, or a slow, a slow path to maybe not citizenship, but just a green card, because there's so many things. Or, I like that we're, allowed a work permit, and in some states you can drive, but it's only for 2 years, and you can only renew it one more time. So really, if it gets approved the second time, it's only for 4 years. And everybody's not in the same situation that I am, and able. I just happen to. I know my husband since we were in high school, since sophomore year of high school. So it's going on 8 years now. But everybody doesn't have that ability. And even those people that do have that, but they didn't get an I-94, they lost it or something like that, they're still not able to adjust their status. So hopefully something changed in that case. But if you did have one and you lost it, you will have to fill out a form I-131. No, a form 101. I'm sorry, I'm giving you the wrong. One second here. Let me make sure I have the right paper. Just 1 second. But either way, it's an I-94 arrival and departure replacement form. And that's what you would need. Yep, it's form I-101. That's $320 to file. And okay, that's it so far. I advise you don't have to if you are filing your I-485 and your form I-30 together concurrently. You do not have to do a work permit I-765. I advise you to do that though, because that takes less time to come through than your 485. So if you don't have the ability to work yet, they can approve it then, and then you can work in the meantime. And with that, you get a Social Security card, and that Social Security card will say on the bottom of it, you know, with approval from the USCIS, and it's only you're only supposed to use it with your work permit. And with that, you can get a driver's license or some sort of identification in the state that you live in. So I will be back informing, and I think that I'll do like little small videos on what each form would be, because I think I rambled a little bit, but I will do little small videos, each form and each form's filing fee, and any other questions anyone might have, just let me know.